Hello and welcome back. Today I want to do something different. I want to talk about coloring New York City. This is part of a bigger Dehancer review. They reached out to me about reviewing their products, and I did that using my Canon D Mark IV. This is an honest review, so I'm going to give you some good and some things to consider. We're going to focus on film profile, grain, halation, bloom, breadth, and gate weave. It's a great time to go out and see New York City again, try to find some new things. I put the information on the left here for you to look, but for this I kind of want to talk about what I like about this profile that I've built. The 35mm is very good at representing what a general film looks like. Here we have our RAW camera, and here's our finished product. Basically all of my life I've been trying to recreate film using digital and trying to emulate film. So to have the gate weave, the grain, the film color profiles has been fantastic. I really enjoy how much this softens the sharpness of a lot of digital cameras, because oftentimes what I strive for is some softness, some character, some texture, and there's a lot of options to do that within the Dehancer Pro suite. But I wanted to see what it was like in the sunshine. So this is the East Village. Instead of a 50, I was walking around with a 24mm. We've got colors here. Look how much more they're enhanced. I just wanted to walk around on a random Saturday, and this is what I ended up capturing. Look how colorful. For this one, I used more of a 70mm build. This is my own LUT, and I've color coordinated this. So all the texture you see is the stuff that's provided by Dehancer, and if you have more sophisticated cameras, they have a built-in profile where they can automatically read yours. I wanted to use a camera that was more old tech to see how it reacted, but look how beautiful New York is. What I liked about the 65 to 70mm options on these is they're a lot more subtle. A lot of film emulations don't really have a lot of flexibility, and their ability to emulate is very harsh. My experience with Dehancer, it is very good at customizing the film experience, the film look. So for example, these outside ones, I have disabled the bloom because it felt like it made no sense. Here we have more of a 16mm, Super 16. I've gone Super 16 on everything, and this has very high character, but it's not one that I would necessarily go to because I feel like I find that the film breadth can be kind of flickery, and that can be kind of distracting. So even in these situations, I would probably take the film breadth off or figure out a way to soften it, because I do like the idea of the film breadth. I just need a little bit more subtlety. So in that situation, I maybe do 16mm grain, but then I can go 70mm film breadth. And that's something that a lot of film emulation doesn't let you do. You don't also have to get the whole thing. You can get stuff that's more of an a la carte. So if you just want film grain, if you just want halation, you can get those all on your own. The colors are really good. The characters are really good. The grain that is provided. The gate weave is something that I've always really wanted, especially when you go to cinemas and you see that it is printed on film. I forgot how much fun it was to just take your camera out and people watch. They also come with a iPhone app, and I spent some time going around recording bits of the day, and it was pretty easy. You pick the film you want, So on the left side you see the experience, and on the right side you see the finished product. This is me on a bike early morning, on an early morning ride. You can go into the lab, you can do the exposure up or down, tonal contrast. I kind of trust their filters to do what they want. Mainly what I'll do is I'll fix the exposure and then just let it ride. So for this one I brought the exposure down so you could really see that sunset. Look at that, that's nice. This is a wonderful product that I've begun to use on all of my projects, and we'll be moving forward with them because of their customization and the quality of the emulation. It's not always perfect, but I found that it's easier to get what you want, and it's easier to get the character of film. It's a very difficult thing to get the character of the film. I really stand by this. I've purchased a lot of film emulation. This by far has been my favorite. I use it in Final Cut, and it has been wonderful in terms of integration and execution. So if you want to try it out, use my code AMV10 at checkout. And I want to say thanks again to Dehancer for providing me for the experience of reviewing this. Bye bye.